Hi everybody, my name is Shana and we are going to spend the next 30 minutes together doing a pretty advanced and hardcore upper body only workout. We're going to do 4 different series of exercises, 30 seconds of work followed by 30 seconds of rest, 4 times for each one of those exercises. After that, we're going to do 2 exercises, 60 seconds and or to failure. And then we'll stretch and call it a day. It's gonna be lots of fun. Let's get started with our warm-up. We're gonna start with our standing rollout. Straps are going to be at mid-length, and I'll have you stand facing away from the anchor point. Give me that strong, active plank. We're gonna be using the plank a lot today in all those pushing and pulling exercises. Hands out, and then drive them directly beneath your shoulders. Are you keeping your shoulders away from your ears? Are you keeping that body in that nice straight plank? You'll notice we do the same warm-up in almost all of my workouts. And the reason why is it's a pretty good warm-up. It's getting the core engaged, mobilizing you at your hips, your shoulders, your knees, your ankles. 3, 2, and 1. Let's do your squat row combo. So straps are at mid-length, and I'll have you stand facing the anchor point. Lean back, walk it under, feet a little wider than shoulder width apart. Drop the bucket down, squat, plank, and row, big squeeze and plank. Drop it down, squat, plank, shoulder blades, and plank. Alternating those 2. Really enjoy the stretch in your hips and your knees on the bottom. You can even hang out down there for a second if you'd like. And then find that plank. Big engagement behind your shoulder blades on top. 1 more. Squat, plank, squeeze, and return. Let's go to your forward lunge with Y-fly. My straps are at mid-length. I'll be standing facing away from the anchor point, body weight directly above my feet. I'll step my right foot forward, lower the left knee down toward the floor. Enjoy that stretch. Pressing into the handles, come right back up to the top. Alternate left leg forward, lower the right leg down. Pressing into the handles, come right back up. Every time I want you to reset on top, stacking that perfect posture. Shoulders over hips, over knees, over ankles. And when you step forward, really feel that great stretch of the chest and shoulders. 3, 2, and 1. Single leg hip hinge. Straps stay at mid-length. The whole warm-up, they stay at mid-length. Stand facing the anchor, arms straight out in front. Center your left foot to the anchor point, press down on the handles. Hinge forward, a little bit of a stretch, and then return. I want you to drive down into the handles to help light up your midsection. Remember, TRX is all core all the time because we're constantly engaging the core while we're using the straps. We're definitely doing that now as you push down into the handles and get a nice stretch through your hamstrings. Switch sides, keep going. Push down, get a great stretch, and return. Are those shoulders down and back away from your ears? Are you keeping your hips square to the floor? Are you grounding your right foot into the floor? Oof. 10 more seconds on this side. Again, are you driving down? Are your ears, shoulders, hips in that back heel in alignment? 3, 2, and 1. Let's do some lateral lunges. Bring those feet really wide. Point your toes directly forward. Chest is up tall and proud. Bend your right knee, sink the right hip back. Pull yourself up. Left knee, sink it back. Pull yourself up. Are you keeping your body weight directly over your feet? You want to avoid falling backwards. Bend the knee, lower down, enjoy that stretch and return. Side to side. Big pull through those handles. Awesome posture. 10 seconds left here, and then we'll do 1 more and get going with today's workout. It really is a mean one, but you're going to feel so good afterward. 3, 2, and 1. Finally, your golfer's rotation with shoulder sweeps. Hands at belly button height, rotate all the way up. Stick the landing, tension on the straps, drop the arms. Feel the chest open up, and swing it down through. We're using your shoulder joints a lot today. So we really want to get some movement in there. Down and swing, feel that rotation. Drive your hips all the way through. Let's do 1 more on each side here. All right, there's 1 more on this side. I could just do this one all day. But unfortunately, we've got some mean and challenging stuff for you. And the other side. All right, let's get this started. We're going to start with your TRX clock press. Remember, we have 4 sets of these exercises, and we're going to progressively make it a little bit harder every set. I want you to fully lengthen your straps, and you'll stand facing away from the anchor point. Now, this is a combination of a chest press and a chest fly. One elbow bends while the other one does the fly, and we alternate. Let's start at not too bad of an angle this time, just to really focus on that movement. So give me that strong plank, feet wide, and here we go, 30 seconds. I'm gonna bend one elbow, the other one flies to the side, not past your shoulder with the hand. Drive it down. Now I'm gonna bend this elbow, this arm flies out to the side. Okay, I'll give you a slightly closer view, you can see it. I'm bending one elbow, the other one comes out, drive it down. Bending one elbow, this hand turns just like you would a dumbbell chest fly. Keeping those shoulders above your hands, buns tight the entire time. 3, 2, and 1. 30 seconds off. So again, when you're doing a chest fly, your hands are stacked. Chest press, this is here. The fly is only hinging at the shoulder, keeping the shoulders mobile, elbows stable. Chest press is shoulders and elbows mobile. So when you combine it, it's this, and then this. Let's try that again. Maybe a little steeper angle this time to make it a bit more challenging. Okay, so find your strong active plank and a little bit of a steeper angle if you feel safe for going in 3, 2, and 1. Core engaged. Bend one elbow, drive it out. Bend the other elbow, reach out to the side. Are you keeping your shoulders away from your ears? Are you bracing your core? Do you have what we call tickle tummy abdominals? You know when somebody tickles you and you squeeze your stomach so tight? That's what it should feel like. And again, make sure you're maintaining control through that shoulder girdle and not collapsing lower than your hands. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. All right. Option, if you'd like to try this, we can take this down to the ground. So what we do for this grounded clock press is I'm going to have you, I'm just going to bring these into single handle mode here. You can just grab onto one handle if you'd like. Have one hand on the ground for push-ups, the other hand in the suspension trainer for that chest fly, and then we'll switch. Strong plank, here we go. So I lower down, drive it out, press back in. It's the same thing we just did, but at a much steeper angle. If you need to, you can set your knees down for this. Keeping the spine straight. Shoulders out of the ears. Pressing into the floor. Pressing into that handle. Really brace and squeeze. Buns tight. One more. Awesome job. Whew. How did that feel? I'm going to do that on the other side now. Guys, when you do that, make sure you can keep your spine totally straight. You don't want those hips to sag. If that was too hard, just go up and do the regular clock presses again. I'm going to switch hands. I'm going to put my right hand in suspension, left hand on the ground, and find that strong active plank again. So my right arm is doing a chest fly. My left elbow is doing a regular push-up. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Again, actively pressing in, squeezing those buns. Shoulders out of the ears. Ugh. Again, at home, you can swear. I can't swear here. 10 seconds to go, just a few more reps. This is how you get stronger, folks. 3, 2, and 1. You made it. Nice job. We're going to now move into your TRX inverted row. So what I need you to do is do what we call over-shortening your straps. But if you're at a door anchor right now, you're not going to be able to do this. So I'll just have you do a regular TRX low row with your legs straight and feet as steep of an angle as possible. Everybody else, let's over-shorten your straps. You're going to bring them all the way up. Now, grab the side that's connected to the yellow adjustment tab just above the elastic and pull up a little higher so the handles go to hip height. For me, that's not much. For you, it might be much higher. Now, I'm going to ground myself so I'm directly beneath the anchor. My sternum is lined up with the anchor point. If you've lined yourself up correctly, you have a decline angle from your knees to your hips to your shoulders. Keeping those ribs tucked in, body straight. We're going in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. First of 4 sets. Big squeeze behind the shoulder blades. Are you keeping those ribs tucked in? Are you maintaining that space between your ears and your shoulders? Are you pressing your feet down into the floor to raise the hips up into one straight plank? Are you squeezing those butt cheeks to open your hips up? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here's the best part of our strength workouts is you get 30 seconds to rest and recover. And you're probably gonna need it with these inverted rows. So shake out the arms. Guys, if you need to make this a little easier, you can do your regular TRX low rows and just move your angle back a little bit to make that exercise a bit easier. Otherwise, we're going again in 10 seconds. TRX inverted rows directly beneath the anchor. Feet flat on the ground. Anchor those shoulder blades. 3, hips up, 2, and 1. Chest to hands, lower down. Again, are you relaxing your neck off of your shoulders? Are you pressing your feet into the floor? Are you squeezing those buns nice and tight? Is this a controlled motion? Are you keeping your ears in line with your shoulders? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Take a break. 30 seconds off. Relax your neck. Stretch out your forearms a little bit. 2 more amazing sets of these TRX inverted rows. Oh, I told you this workout was no joke. The good news is it's only 30 minutes, so it'll be over before you know it. All right, we're going again in 10. TRX inverted rows. Find that straight plank, tummy tight, space here. 3, 2, and 1. Sometimes what I do if I think 30 seconds seems daunting, I'll just try to count to 8 or 10 reps. I know I can make that. Halfway. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Shake it out. We only have 1 more set of those. Oh my goodness. And then we'll do some fun single arm biceps curls after this one. So shake it out, roll it out. Remember your option if you're failing miserably right now, and I'm close, you can do your regular TRX low rows and just walk it back again. And also if you have that door anchor where you can't get right underneath, you can also do those low rows at a pretty steep angle. We have 1 more set. You ready, team? Going in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pressing those feet into the floor. Squeeze your buns, driving the hips up. Shoulders away from the ears. 10 seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. You did. Shake it out. Grab a sip of water. We're going to move on to your TRX single arm biceps curls, if your arms are even working at all anymore. These are really cool. And if you get a chance to do them in front of a mirror, they look pretty badass too. So I'm going to have you bring your straps very carefully if they were over shortened. You don't want to twist them to mid-length. Now grab onto just one handle. I'm going to grab onto this handle with my left hand. You can grab onto it with your right hand. We've got 30 seconds, but it takes a bit of setup here. Give me a fairly wide stance. Elbow out to the side, shoulder down, fist at your forehead. Where's the beach? Oh yeah, there it is. You can point to the beach over there. Then straighten the arm, and then bring your fist right back to your forehead. Straighten, bend the outside knee, and pull it in. Okay, if you want to make it easier, you bring those feet together or even bring your inside foot in front, or harder, sorry. And here we go, straighten it out and back in. If you do want to make this easier, you can make the feet wider. And let me re-say that. To make it harder, bring those feet closer. But here's your body checks. Are you keeping this left shoulder away from your ears? Are you keeping this elbow straight out to the side in line with your shoulder? Are you keeping your body planked and buns tight? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. I'm going to try the other side. So again, those common faults are people bring the elbow in, they lift that shoulder up to the ear. I hope you didn't do that. Or they arch their back and they lose their plank. Okay, let's try this again, gang. Straps are at mid-length, standing sideways to the anchor point. I'm going to give you a bit more of a side view of this now. I'm keeping my fist right up to my forehead. Feet are fairly wide, shoulders down out of the ears. I'm going to straighten this arm, bend the outside knee, and bring it right back in. If I want to make it easier, I'll bring my right foot in front, or harder, I'll bring my right foot in front, left foot behind. Those closer together the feet are, the harder these biceps curls are. Also, just like your rows and your chest presses and your clock presses, the closer your feet are to the anchor, the harder this exercise is too. Are you squeezing those buns? 3, 2, and 1. Let's go back to the other arm. Okay, so I started with my left side. I'm going to go back to my left arm. Straps are at mid-length, stand facing sideways to the anchor point. So for an added challenge for this set, because we have one more on each side, I can give that split stance with my left foot in front, right foot behind, or I can walk my feet underneath a little bit. But make sure you can keep your body straight and this shoulder down. We're going in 5, elbow up, show me your biceps. 3, 2, and 1. It's straightening and bending. Now your biceps might already be a bit fatigued from those inverted rows. You're welcome. Now in this position, are your ears, shoulders, hips, and feet in that straight alignment? Are you keeping the shoulder away from your ears? See how I had to come out a little bit? Because I felt my shoulder jumping. Or I can take this wider stance and just bend the outside knee. 3, 2, and 1. All right, one more side. Let's switch to that right side. Straps at mid-length, standing sideways to the anchor point once again. I'll go in single handle so this isn't flip-flopping around here. All right, I'm going to bring this hand up to my forehead. See how this body's in a straight line? I'm not letting this elbow come forward. I've got a wide stance, but I can also do this offset to make it a little harder. Going in 3, 2, and 1. Fall away, and I bring it right back up. My ribs are tucked in. My buns are tight. My shoulder is in my back pocket. The only thing that's mobile right now is my elbow. I'm keeping my shoulder blade engaged, tight moving, or tight braced core, moving plank. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, we have one more series here. We've got a shoulder series for you. So for these shoulder exercises, I'm going to have you bring your straps to mid-length. Right? If you have really long arms, you can go even longer than mid-length. You can go mid-calf or fully lengthened. I'm going to have you stand facing the anchor. For all of the shoulder exercises, and we'll be starting with the eye fly in about 40 seconds, your arms are straight up above or out or down, so on, but your elbows don't bend. They always stay straight. So the only thing mobile is your shoulder joint. Also, I've got one foot directly in front of the other, starting at that end range of motion. That allows me to keep constant tension on the straps when I move in and out of this exercise. Finally, if it's too easy, you walk under. If it's too hard, you walk back. Let's give it a shot with our shoulder eye flies first. We're going in 5. Give me that end range of motion in your eye. Shoulders down, pull tight, one foot in front of the other. Bend the back knee, body planked, stick the landing, come right back up. Are those shoulders out of your ears? Now the trick is to keep your body in that one straight line. Sometimes people drop their bucket on the bottom. Don't do that. Shoulders down out of your ears, buns tight. Body stays straight and planked the entire time. My ribs are hidden. My neck is relaxed. And I've got that space between my ears and my shoulders. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Shake it out. You got 30 seconds. Give your shoulders a little break. Hey, this is a really good one for actually building your shoulders, also for posture too. We're going in 20 seconds, we're doing your T fly now. So those arms will come straight out to a T. If I'm not holding the suspension trainer, it looks just like this. My elbows never bend. If your elbows are bending, that means you're cheating. All right, get into position, going in 5, end range, 1 foot in front of the other, 3, 2, and 1. Bend the back knee, body planked, shoulder blades engaged, pull it up, big squeeze behind your shoulder blades. If you've ever done like the rear delt machine in the weight room, that's kind of what this feels like, except for instead of pulling a weight stack, you're pulling your body weight. Are you keeping constant tension on the suspension trainer? Is your body staying as straight as a board the entire time? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Our next one is an A fly. These are a little trickier because they're using slightly smaller muscles, more in the back of the shoulder. We're going in 20. So those palms will be out in front of you, and you're just pulling them to your thighs and then back. Again, my elbows stay straight. We're going in 15 seconds. TRX A fly. Straps are at mid-length or a little longer. Palms up toward the anchor, shoulders down and back, offset foot stance. Now, pull on those handles. Feel your shoulder blades engaged. 2 and 1. Bend the back knee, plank. Pull the backs of your hands to the outside of your thighs. Now, if you need a second longer to kind of prep for these exercises or see what I'm doing, just pause your video, give yourself a second, practice a few, and then come right back into it. This one here, people love to bend their elbows and turn it into a triceps exercise. I want you working from your shoulders. So are you keeping those arms totally straight? Are you choosing an angle that's challenging but doable? All right, now let's combine your A fly and your I fly. So we're gonna do your split raise, your TRX split raise. They kind of look like your alligator chompers, okay? So you start with your chompers closed, you pull them open, close them, flip them, open them. So let's grab your straps. TRX split raise, straps mid-length or longer, stand facing. Start with your chompers open. 1 foot directly in front of the other, both arms straight. That bottom elbow is gonna try to bend. Don't let it. Bend the back knee, close your chompers, flip your chompers, open your chompers. Close them, brace, flip, open. So are you keeping that bottom elbow straight? Are you keeping your top shoulder away from your ear? It's tricky. Are you keeping your ribs tucked in and your abdominals engaged and squeezing those butt cheeks? So many rules. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we are almost to the end, but we have 2 big challenges for you. 60 seconds of work. We're gonna start by doing your TRX atomic push-ups. Your straps are gonna be at mid-calf length. You're gonna get 60 seconds. I wanna see how many awesome reps you can do in 60 seconds. You can rest as many times as you want. You can regress the exercise, but when you do this workout again, and I assume you're going to, I want you to try to beat your number next time. Then we'll do the same thing with our TRX low row. But let's get into position for those atomic push-ups. My straps are at mid-calf length. Those foot cradles are dangling just above my toes. Hold it wide in a Christmas tree, roll back, dive those toes into the foot cradles, top leg over the other, strong plank. Option 1, push up on your knees, plank, crunch. Option 2, TRX atomic push-up. Make sure that chest is lowering about 4 inches off the ground. You've got 60 seconds. How many can you do? Now remember, the cool thing about the 60-second drill is you get to rest as much as you want. We're looking for total number. This is kind of mean after all those clock presses we did already. Are you actively driving your hands into the floor? Do not let those hips sag, guys. That will cause your back to arch and cause low back pain. All right, I'm doing my first rest. Are you still gunning it? We have 20 seconds left. How many more can you get in? Your goal is to just crank it out for the whole minute and see how many reps you can do that are good. And time. All right, I did 15 total. How many did you do? Remember this number, write it down. We're gonna see it again. We have one more 60-second to failure exercise. Your TRX low rows, fully shorten your straps. If you're at a door anchor, you're gonna put your feet against the door. If not, you're gonna line your feet directly beneath the anchor. For the rep to count, you have to touch your rib cage. We're going in 5. How many can you do in a minute? 4, 3, 2, and 1. Body straight. Buns tight. Toes up towards your shins. Are you hiding your ribs? Whew, I'm at 10. Take a little break. We still have 40 seconds. Oh boy, this is gonna be brutal. Who put those inverted rows in this workout? 25 seconds left. How many more can you get in? Are you still cranking it? Gotta touch the rib cage to count. 10 seconds left. I'm gonna see if I can get to an even 20 here. 3, 2, and 1. I don't know if I'm gonna count that last one, but we did it. Let's do a couple stretches. We're gonna start with your TRX T-spine rotation. I'll have your straps at mid-length, and you'll stand sideways to the anchor. Actually, I'll use this one here. Okay, stand sideways to the anchor. I'm gonna have you bring your left arm across the body. Your right shoulder is lined up with the anchor. Right foot is in front, left foot's behind, slightly leaning away. This left arm is straight. Right arm over the top. Give me a big inhale. Exhale. Let that right arm fall open. Shoulders falling away from your ears. Inhale. Bring it in. And exhale. Fall away. Are your arms shaking? I don't know if I'm going to be able to drive myself home. Inhale, bring it in. One more time. Exhale. Fall away. And let's switch sides. So now I'm going to bring my left shoulder to the anchor. My right hand holds the handle. Left foot in front, right foot behind. Left arm over the top. Inhale. Exhale, falling away again. Shoulders away from the ears. Good. Inhale. And body straight and planked. Exhale. Again, falling away. Eyes follow those fingertips. Body stays straight. Inhale. One more and fall away again. We're stretching out your thoracic spine. That's the part of your spine that's meant to be mobile. Also a little traction on your shoulders here too. Good. Let's go to your TRX lower back stretch with rotation. Strap stay at mid-length. Stand facing the anchor point. Walk it back so your arms are straight out in front of you. Inhale. Exhale. Press your bum back. Fold your body in half. Ears line up with your biceps. This is definitely the best part of the workout. Now I'm going to have you bend your right knee, look under your left armpit, really pressing that hip back. Now bend your left knee, look under your right armpit. Feel that natural rotation. Not forcing that rotation, just kind of following your hip. One, and then the other. Good. Slowly bring that up. We're going to do your TRX chest stretch with some shoulder sweeps. So your straps stay at mid-length. Let's stand facing away from the anchor point. Arms are in that T position. Really press the hands apart. Step one foot in front, shoulders down, actively press your hands away. I'm not leaning. I'm up tall, pressing those hands apart. Now you might need to move back a little bit for this. I'm gonna have you drop your hands down and then all the way up, keeping tension on the straps. If you don't feel a stretch, you can start to move forward, but nothing else should be moving except for your shoulders. Your spine and torso is stable, and the shoulders stay away from your ears. It's like doing a snow angel. All the way up, all the way down. Core is tight and braced. Finally, step those feet together. Forward fold. Take a bow, let your head and neck relax. Enjoy that stretch for a second and come on up. Hey, nice job today, you guys. I can barely clap. That means we had a successful workout. We did those 4 different series. We did your clock press, your inverted rows, single arm biceps curls, and your shoulder series. Then we did 60 seconds to failure of your low rows and your atomic push-ups. So when you do this workout again, I want you to see if you can get more atomic push-ups and low rows in those 60-second series. Guys, your arms are going to be like Jello today and tomorrow, but that's awesome. You've earned it. Wonderful job. I can't wait to see you again soon. Bye.